Alrighty, this in front of me is called a Beddi intelligent alarm clock. Judging by the box, it looks pretty big. It has an app that you can download, smart home integration, wake up and night light, wireless speaker, and 2 USB charging ports, so whatever you have around your bed. Works with 3 customizable buttons: Hue Phillips, Lifix, Nest, Uber, Spotify, and more. So this is gonna have a lot of things going for it. All the stuff that you can do with it. The brick charger, we get the witti sticker, amazing little things, and what it seems to be the antenna. And here we are. What I can tell is the speakers, there's 3 of them, 1 in the middle, 2 on the sides, and it has this felty type of cloth feeling with a subtle witti logo on there, so it's not annoyingly bright saying, hey, this is my name of it. 1, 2, and 3 settings, the snooze and dimmer, and we got more options there that we'll check out. On the bottom we have some rubber gripping. The back has some kind of window for lighting, as well as the bottom base looks like to be the RGB section. Service plug-in, the DC, auxiliary, and the radio, and 2 USB-A's. And lastly, we have the little cubby spot, so when we set our phones inside of it, we have a little spot that'll keep up. You can keep it down as well, so that's also going to be fitting. So it's accommodating for big, thick cases. It has enough clearance to be able to plug in your phone to charging through this thing as well. Does this have any power by itself? Can we turn it on? So no. So obviously this is supposed to be on your bedside nightstand, plugged in as a normal clock would, and the ability to plug in all the charger ports. So we do have to have it plugged in at all times so it can do all this fancy stuff. My portable charger will be able to plug it in. We'll plug this into the DC. So let's give it the power. And yes, it did work. The clock is going through the felt, so you can't really see it. It's kind of blending in. Now we can tap on that. That dims it down. And that's the brightest it'll go. So behind here, you can see that the light is glowing. Google.
3 lights off.
Now that's a really cool glow. Definitely gonna be the ones that you see behind. And it gives it a cool little glow in the background. So if you were to set it something like this, as you can see how much light it's illuminating here. It's a soft yellowy light that will not hurt your eyes if you stare into it. Of course, you don't have to use it, you can leave it off. Now we have the RGB on the bottom glowing, and if I lift it up, you can see it's gonna start glowing even more. The whole bottom actually lights up. It's a subtle little glow. If you pick it up, it's gonna be so much brighter, but it's supposed to be enough to shine through that little bottom portion. So the glow is happening from underneath here. Pressing once on the button here on the top, we'll change it on to off. If you're a fan of RGB like I am, obviously it gives it a lot of cool looks. Now I'm gonna look to pair the Beddi. You can see Beddi audio. Play some no royalty copyright music. Oh, that really does sound clear. I'm not joking you. It sounds like there's surround sound to it because there's left and right channel. This is not cheapy sounding at all. Oh yeah, nice. Here we go. Well, what do you know? I'm a cool loser for sure. I was dropped on my head too many times ago. Well, what do you know? This is impressive. I hear the bass to it. Let me go to the app. Working right away. Look at that. 12 hour, 24. So we can control the alarm volume through here. Wake up light, so every 10 minutes, slowly get brighter. Select services you want to set up. So let's go to Uber. I want to check that out. Go next. If you need an Uber pickup, that's what it does. Select pickup location. Single press means you can customize them to open up certain different apps. Double press would be play weather, and long press could be white light. Set the brightness, we can tweak it up, on, off, me clicking on the other camera. So again, it's configurable for smart button 2, and then go to 3. You can customize it completely to do separate things. Okay, let me dismiss this actually. So you can set all the alarms through here. You don't need to touch your clock. There's the temperature, current location, and there's the RGB color that you could actually pick on the fly. And we'll show you green, blue, red, and you can see the differences changing up there. It's fan noise if you want to hear the fan noise. We got wind, forest, the ocean, rain, So it's background noises that some people might need to sleep, like me. I actually need this kind of stuff. Although I got my Google Home to do it, but if you don't have any of the smart home speakers, you can use this. This is pretty smart for what it does already. So you're customizing your front home page is what it's really doing for the settings there. But that's pretty much what the whole app does. This is definitely a clock that I can recommend. You're not getting cheap speakers here. Some pretty good weight to it. So I'm just gonna put this in the back right now. Obviously on your nightstand, however you want to set it up. Plug this straight into there. You can see it's charging. So put that on the side and look at that. It's already still enough room, depending on what kind of apps that you can maybe customize to have you more information along with your clock there. Obviously what I do here on my channel, describe and show you functions of what it can do, what it looks like, my first impressions. So I would have to say that this is definitely something that I could approve and say, you won't be disappointed.
Right now it is 57 degrees with drizzle. The low temperature will be 55 degrees and a high of 66 degrees.
This is what the alarm sounds like. I just noticed that my phone's also going off. There you have it. If you want for yourself, find it in the description down below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later.